All right, everybody, thanks for joining in for Mindful Moments this sunny day. And I was inspired by the sunshine today that we needed after a few gloomy days. And we're just going to do a few sun salutations. It's a really nice way to energize during the day, anytime during the day. Make sure you mute yourself. I still do that. Okay, there we go. All right, now I have you muted. Yeah, so if you have a yoga mat, you can roll it out. If not, that's not necessarily needed, just for a few moments in the middle of your day. I do sun salutations in my office sometimes, so. And of course at home now. All right, so come to the front of your mat. Feet are hip width apart. And depending on what your situation is, if you have a mat, practicing barefoot is always preferred. So feet hip width apart. Stand tall as if somebody lifts you up from the crown of your head. And let's begin. So breathe in to reach your arms up. Nice and energetic. And then breathe out and bend your knees. And come to the mat with your fingertips. And this is forward fold. So have your knees nicely bent. Then breathe in and come to a halfway lift. So for halfway lift, you straighten your back. And your hands can come anywhere on your legs. If you're still rounding here, then just come up more. Now step your right leg back. And come into a low lunge. You're still on your fingertips. And move a little bit, front to back, side to side. And feel that beautiful stretch in your hip flexor. Nice. Then step your left leg back and come into a plank pose. If this is too much, you can always come on your knees. But we're not going to stay here for a long time. Just nice and strong. Push the floor away. And then breathe in. And then breathe out. Bring your knees down. And at the same time, lower your chest and your chin. So your hip is in the air. Hips are in the air. And your chest is on the floor. And then breathe in and push yourself into baby cobra. So you lay flat on the floor, gaze is down. And then tuck your toes and come to downward facing dog. And just do a few movements that might feel good here. Moving your hips a little bit from side to side. Straightening and bending your knees one at a time, but move slowly and mindfully. I love bending my knees here so I can send my hips up. Nice, and then step your right leg forward, and you can help with your right hand too. Or you step just a few times, that's okay too. And come into low lunge here. And add a little bit of movement, fluidity in this pose, and just enjoy the stretch in your hamstring here. Make sure not to collapse, but really to lift in your chest. Nice, and then with a hop or several hops, hop forward, so both feet meet, forward fold. Maybe bend your knees. Then breathe in, lift halfway, straight back, chest forward. Fold again. And then breathe and rise to extended mountain pose. And hand in front of your chest. And that's it. And we'll do that a few more times. Breathe and reach up. Breathe out, fold forward. Nice and easy. Breathe and lift halfway. And now step the left foot back into low lunge. Right foot comes back to plank. And breathe out, lower knees just should tuck the elbows in. They're close to your torso. Breathe in, come to baby cobra. Again, elbows are tucked, they don't flail out. And tuck your toes, down dog. Again, let's stay here for a little bit. Be soft in your elbows. Then step your left foot forward between your hands into low lunge. Feel that lift in your chest. And then step your right foot to meet your left, fold forward. Breathe and lift halfway. Fold, breathe out. Breathe and rise. And hands in front of your heart. And now what we'll do, we'll connect movement with breath. So for each movement, or for each breath, we'll have one movement. All right, breathe and reach up. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe and lift halfway. Step the right foot back, breathe out. Breathe in, left foot comes back. Breathe out, knees, chest, chin. Breathe in, baby cobra. Just lift a little bit. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, right foot comes forward. Breathe out, left foot meets the right, forward fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe in, breathe out, fold. Breathe and rise. Breathe out, hands in front of your heart. Pay attention to the transition. Be mindful what happens between the poses. Breathe and reach up. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe and lift halfway. Breathe out, step the left foot back. Breathe in, right foot comes back. Plank. Breathe out, knees, chest, chin. Breathe in, baby cobra. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, left foot comes forward. Breathe out, right comes forward, forward fold. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out and fold. Breathe and rise. Breathe out, hands in front of your heart. Let's do one more on each side because it feels so good. Breathe in, rise. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, right foot steps back. Breathe in, plank. If you wanted to low plank, you can do that now. Otherwise, knees, chest, chin. Cobra. Down dog. Breathe in, the right foot comes forward. Left foot meets the right foot. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen. And fold. Breathe and rise. Hands in front of your heart. Breathe in, extended mountain. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, left leg comes back. Breathe in, right foot comes back. Knees, chest, chin, or Chaturanga. Maybe cobra. And down dog. Left foot comes forward, breathe in. Right foot steps forward, breathe out. Halfway lift. And fold. Right, breathe in, big breath in. And breathe out. Hands in front of your heart. Just take a moment to linger here, feel your heartbeat, feel alive. It's just a nice and energizing way to wake up the whole body, whatever time of day it is. So thanks for joining for Mindful Moment today. And I'm going to stop the recording. If you have questions, I'll still answer them, then unmute yourself and we can chat for a little bit.